A single curse word would cost a woman her life. As Lisa drove down the highway, the truck driver began executing his revenge plan. He deliberately slowed down, blocking her path and preventing her from passing. Lisa had reached her breaking point and floored the accelerator, attempting to force her way around him. Suddenly, the massive truck behind her accelerated at full speed, barreling toward her rear bumper. Lisa quickly sped up to escape, but the truck driver pulled alongside her, matching her speed. Forced to slow down, Lisa ducked behind the truck, thinking she'd found safety. The truck driver then gestured for her to pass. Lisa hesitantly began to overtake him, but just as she was halfway past, the truck maintained the same speed, refusing to let her through. At that moment, an oncoming car came racing toward them. Lisa slammed on her brakes, narrowly escaping disaster. After being toyed with 3 times, Lisa was genuinely terrified. She pulled over to the side of the road, waiting until the truck disappeared before daring to continue. She drove cautiously, thinking she was finally safe, when the relentless truck appeared again. This time, the driver had completely dropped his facade, charging straight at Lisa while blaring his horn in provocation. Lisa broke out in a cold sweat. In her moment of desperation, she spotted a road sign indicating a coffee shop 5 miles ahead. She immediately accelerated. If she could just reach the coffee shop, she could call for help. But the road was covered in snow, and as her speed increased, her tires began to lose control. Lisa was forced to slow down, giving the truck the chance to ram into her. The violent impact sent her car careening off the road into a snowbank before finally stopping. The truck driver drove away triumphantly. Lisa thought her nightmare was over as she stumbled trembling into the coffee shop, but as soon as she sat down, she noticed the same truck parked outside. Without a doubt, the truck driver was somewhere inside this very coffee shop. Lisa looked around frantically, trying to identify the madman. She asked the waitress to use the phone to call the police, but the staff completely ignored her. For protection, Lisa secretly grabbed a steak knife. After leaving the coffee shop, the truck predictably followed her again. Lisa floored the gas pedal, executed a sharp turn, and pulled over to the roadside. Seeing the truck nearly flip over filled Lisa with a moment of satisfaction. She turned around and headed back, thinking she could finally shake off the truck driver. But like a ghost, this maniac caught up with her once more. To escape the pursuit, Lisa turned onto a small road, turned off her headlights, and covered her car with snow. But the truck driver quickly found her, trapping her on the narrow path. Lisa had no choice but to forge ahead. Just when despair seemed complete, she spotted a warning sign by the roadside. Ice layer 1 mile ahead. A counterattack plan formed in Lisa's mind. She began stopping and starting, deliberately allowing the truck to follow close behind. When they reached the icy section, Lisa first unbuckled her seatbelt, grabbed her little dog Wang Sai from the passenger seat, and at the last moment, jumped out of the car. Due to the snowy road surface, the truck couldn't avoid the collision. Both Lisa's car and the truck plunged toward the frozen river surface. The next second, the ice cracked under the weight, swallowing both vehicle and driver into the frigid water. Lisa held Wang Kai as she walked home on foot. After a long and arduous journey, she finally made it back to her house. But the moment she opened the door, the cruelest reality awaited her.